So it seems that this range coming from Adidas debuted in 1985 in the same time with the Jordan 1s, but since then we actually didn't receive too many releases until the end of 2022. But in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a special edition which will be made in collaboration with Offspring, which will be a sneaker boutique based here in London. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a special edition for this pair of shoes coming from Adidas, which will be in collaboration with Offspring. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box guys, which as you can see will come in a very interesting box in this white color, which will just have written here on top the consortium cup, which will be in this gray color. So this one looks actually quite nice. So let's just go ahead and take this lid off guys. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at a very interesting release for this Adidas Centennial in collaboration with Offspring. As I said earlier guys, it seems that this one was available back in 1985 when the forums were already 1 year on the market and the Jordan 1s they were just being released. But as I've said earlier, I didn't actually see too many details in regards to this one in the last 10 to 15 years. But it seems that at the end of 2022, these ones came back and since then we actually had a lot of releases. But now at the start of 2024, we actually got this Centennial Low, which will be in a collaboration with Offspring, which is gonna be a London-based sneaker store. And besides this Centennial, we also had another collaboration with End Clothing. So by having this collaboration with Offspring, this one will have a luxe treatment, which will bring some leather upper, leather lining and perforated details, which for sure will actually look quite nice. And for most of this paneling guys, as you can see, we're also gonna have a lot of foam exposed, which for sure it's giving this pair of shoes a very retro vibe, which for sure will be actually appreciated by a lot of people. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of very good materials, which will come in pink and very faded purple colorway. So starting here at the front of the tobo section, we're gonna have this suede, which actually feels quite nice to the touch, and this one will come in this very faded purple colorway, which will also continue on the lateral side as a mudguard, and it will also cover partially this ankle section and the whole heel section as well. But as you can see here at the back of the heel section, we're gonna have a patch of leather material in this cell color, which on top will have a strange line, which apparently will replicate a bit of the River Thames, which is present here in London. And also on the lateral side of the heel section, we're gonna have the Bose, this Offspring design logo. So besides this purple suede material, we're also gonna have this very soft leather material in this pink color, which will be present here at the top of the tobo section. And this one will also be perforated to give it some breathability. But as you can see in the midfoot, this one will be in the same color, but it's not gonna be perforated anymore. And on top of it, we're gonna have this cell color for these three stripes, which will be present on the lateral and medial side as well. Going now to the actual lacing system, we're gonna have this leather one in the same pink color, which will have these metallic eyelets, which will keep in place these off-white laces, which are actually quite long, so it seems that these ones will be slightly waxed. But in case you are not a big fan of these ones, in the actual box we're gonna have another pair of laces in this faded purple colorway. So besides these two pairs of laces, we're also gonna have this hang tag, which will have written on it the consortium cup. So underneath these laces, guys, we're also gonna have this nylon tongue, which will actually have a lot of foam underneath, and this one, in my opinion, it's also a bit too long. And this one won't have a tag here at the top with the Adidas 3-4 logo and the lettering, which I found it to be a bit strange. One thing which I forgot to mention is that on the medial side, here at the ankle section, we're gonna have written London in this gold lettering. So finishing here at the back of the shoe, just above this heel section, we're gonna have this suede material in this pinkish color, which will also have some perforation holes on top. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this pink leather lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. Also at the bottom we're gonna have a foam insole, which will have this leather lining as well. And this one will have imprinted on the right shoe this Offspring logo, while for the left shoe we're gonna have the consortium cup. So now, guys, we can go to this semi-translucent white rubber midsole, which will also be stitched to the actual shoe. So the design for this one, it's actually quite simple, and as you can see here on the lateral side of the heel section, we're also gonna have this Adidas lettering and also the 3-4 logo. So now, guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this same translucent material, which will have the same design as a pair of forums, which will include a lot of these 3-4 logos. We're also gonna have this double lettering here in the midfoot, and here at the front, as you can see, we're also gonna have this Offspring logo again. As for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny feet, for this one I just went with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine. And I will say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet, but just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this front part of the shoe, which is actually a bit pointy, is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this brand new release coming from Adidas for this Centennial low in collaboration with Offspring. In my opinion, it's actually looking quite nice, and it's bringing actually quite good materials as well. And I would say that even the level of comfort provided by this upper material is actually quite good. Even though we're gonna have this rubber midsole, I feel that the upper, in a way, it's making up for it. And of course, by having a lot of this foam exposed in most of the places, for sure it's giving this shoe a very retro design, which for sure will be actually quite appealing for a lot of people. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release for this Adidas Centennial 85 low in collaboration with Offspring. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.